sure ZBARR is ecstatic about this one because this is his opportunity to chalk up a major win in the record books if he can pull a victory over Too Cold Scorpio.
And look at him. I have not seen him in this good a shape in years. He's dropped some weight. He's better cardiovascularly conditioned. He is in top shape tonight, and he could pull a major upset here, pinning a former PWU World Heavyweight Champion.
Absolutely, and what a matchup it should be. ZBARR has grown so much and he's gotten so good over the last couple of years, Eric, but the big test is going to be right here tonight when that bell rings and he's looking across at Too Cold Scorpio.
Absolutely, and this isn't just Too Cold Scorpio, the international superstar. This is a former PWU World Heavyweight Champion. This is a guy that has accomplished a lot in this building alone. Former ECW Television Champion, former ECW Tag Team Champion, former PWU World Heavyweight Champion. He can make his career tonight at the expense of...
Ladies and gentlemen, from anywhere he damn well pleases, weighing in tonight at 261 pounds, this is ZBARR!
This could be it. ZBARR's no slouch. You said it. He's come a long way since you and I started calling his matches about, what, 7, 8 years ago? We have seen him grow. Dance, Hal.
Man, I ain't getting up and dance, you idiot. You get up and dance.
I would, but my ankle hurts. ZBARR comes in tonight's matchup, John, with an upper respiratory infection. He should be in the hospital, but he is here to fight.
Right, he's here to make a name for himself, Eric, in the building that Too Cold helps build.
Absolutely. You know, desperation is a stinky cologne. Now let me tell you something, John House. ZBARR may pull everything and anything out of the book tonight to meet Too Cold Scorpio. Who knows what he's got hidden in his boots and his trunks?
And you know what? He's going to have to pull out all the stops. He's going to have to hold nothing back. And he's going to have to surprise Too Cold with something Too Cold has not seen in this business.
Look at him. He was just about to jump him. John Fagan held him back. Scorpio, he looks to be in phenomenal shape.
And you know what, Eric, he is, and I said about a year ago, when he made his debut here at PWU, I was expecting some old banged up, out of shape, Too Cold Scorpio, but let me tell you, this guy has not missed a step here at PWU, and I was quite surprised with his performance in that ring when he debuted here 1 year ago.
Wow. And John, I want to bring up an interesting point here, that as a former PWU heavyweight champion, he was never pinned in the match he lost the belt. Trent Acid was pinned by Devin Moore. Scorpio was not pinned in that matchup.
No, you're absolutely right. He wasn't pinned, but he is back, and he has his eyes set on that PWU World Heavyweight title.
ZBARR really made a name for himself in those bloody wars with Gary.
Ladies and gentlemen, formerly from Germany, now making his home in Orlando, Florida, weighing in a trim, slim, 230 pounds. I'm never going to get this right.
Well,
What is it?
285 slim trim.
Trim, slim, 225 pounds. This is Too Cold Scorpio!
Scorpio, a very successful wrestler, former tag team champion in the maybe the most physically demanding promotion in the world in Noah Professional Wrestling over in Japan. This man has been in there with the greats, the legends in this business. But tonight, did he underestimate ZBARR? That's a big question.
Well, we're going to find out, Eric, but he's a former Noah Hardcore champion as well.
Yep.
Just I got to come out here and learn you something.
Oh, I knew that.
And I think Two Colds come here to learn ZBARR a little something in this matchup. But you're right. He cannot take ZBARR lightly because ZBARR can walk out of here a winner in this match.
Absolutely. Just ask Gary Wolf. Remember the bloody matches he had with Gary Wolf, the dog collar match?
I wouldn't trust him. I'd never shake his hand.
Can you believe the sign of disrespect he showed for Two Cold Scorpio?
If I'm in that ring getting ready to go to war with someone, they put their hand out, I'd smack them right in the face.
How's that? I might be wrong, but I got to think this is Two Cold Scorpio's first match in what, about 6, 7, 8 months?
Oh, look at that.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Scorpio looking to power ZBARR into the corner. And he has.
Oh, look at that showboat.
Oh, he's showing him up all right. And ZBARR, incidentally, has been moderately successful in IWA Mid-South as of late. He's really turned things upside down over there. ZBARR, one of those guys that he's got great things ahead of him. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next year, but he's got so much potential, John.
Right, once again, we got another collar and elbow tie up there.
He backs ZBARR. Oh,
there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
you know, some wrestlers, John, they get in there with a guy like Two Cold Scorpio, a guy like that ZBARR's watched on tapes, that grew up watching, and they're a little bit in awe. They're a little bit in shock. It's a little hard to put your mind at ease, but ZBARR looks like he's gotten his mindset on the prize tonight. Standing switch, no.
That's right, ZBARR looks focused there. Look at that. Punched himself right out of it.
That was a very smart move right there.
But see, that's one thing Scorpio's been able to do throughout the years, is stay 1 and 2 steps ahead of his opponent. But look at that, ZBARR reverses it now, and he's got the advantage.
And ZBARR, you know, you might think of him as an inexperienced wrestler, but let me tell you something, John. He's coming up on 9 years in the wrestling business. He's been around. He's no slouch.
You just saw that unbelievable agility there by Two Cold Scorpio. It seems like both men are feeling each other out right now.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Landing right on his feet.
And look at the amount of pain that ZBARR is in right now. As Scorpio bending that arm, putting it on the knee, trying to pivot that elbow. ZBARR in a lot of pain right now. I mean, just think about the news wires in Germany, in Tokyo, Japan, all over America. ZBARR pins Two Cold Scorpio in the famous new Alhambra Arena. It could happen.
Absolutely, that could be international news, but it's easier said than done.
Yep.
This match just started. It's far from over, I'm sure. I would love to see ZBARR pick up a... Oh, look at that, right in the face.
And let me tell you something right there. That tells me a lot because he put everything into that forearm shot. You know, there are some guys that might go a little light because of respect for somebody like Scorpio, but ZBARR, he put it all in there. That tells me something.
Two Colds out there smiling now. Maybe he did come into this matchup taking ZBARR lightly.
I'm thinking that's what's happening here.
But after that forearm, I think it woke his ass up.
Yeah. I think Scorpio wanted to come in here and make this a wrestling match. Work on the arm, work on the shoulder, work on the elbow, and now he realizes he's in a fight. You know, how about Devin Moore? You know, Devin Moore, we're just, what, now 20, 30 minutes away from him facing the challenge of Trent Acid. You know, he's got people like Eddie Kingston.